Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the podcast. This one is more of a, I guess, directed podcast because this is going out to one of my best friends. One of my friends I have mailed contact for a few days now, and I'll be honest, um, I'm scared. I'm scared that she has done something that she will regret. So, to kind of help me cope with this, I'm going to talk about it. So, if for whatever reason you don't understand, or maybe you weren't really listening, I'm going to be talking about a heavier subject than probably majority of you asked for. I'm going to be talking about suicide and how it really affects people. So, to start out, I've had a few instances of friends uh, committing. Whether they were successful or not is kind of relevant to this topic. I've had two friends die, and then the others lived. I myself have committed and failed. More because of the fact that I realized that I have people in this world that really do care about me, even if I don't care that much about myself. And I'm not going to tell you this. If you're feeling those thoughts, if you, for whatever reason, feel like you're not enough, if you feel like no one would miss you, you feel like anything you say is ignored, you feel like your existence, you're just a ghost. Stop believing that. I know it's hard. I know it is. Because I myself was once like that. And I understand the thoughts that just constantly crawl in and out of your mind. They make it so hard. And it's hard to just move on from whatever you're doing. And to anyone that would be willing, or really, should I say, should be willing to talk to someone about it. I'm not a professional, but I would be willing to talk to you. I would be willing to stay up multiple nights just to make sure that even a stranger doesn't die. I'm sorry if this isn't exactly the episode that you want to hear, and I know that, I was going on a good little like track record of making it somewhat happy or making it somewhat like funny. But this is one of those topics that has to be addressed. It needs to be addressed. No more unaliving, no more self termination. No, 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 no. This is suicide. People don't realize how bad the rate is. And it sucks because no one realizes how important a human life is. So, Sapphire, if you're watching, if you're watching this right now, wherever you are, hopefully alive, I hope that you'll talk to me. I hope that you'll find me and let me know you're okay. But anyways, so let me continue on this topic. I don't know exact numbers, mostly just because I left that dark hole a while ago, but I do understand that it's bad. Making jokes about it, doing anything else is not okay. It never will be. It shouldn't be. But that might be how some people cope. Still not okay, but it makes so much sense. I need to go ahead and tell y'all that this will probably be one of the last darker videos or darkest episodes I go through. Besides maybe grief or loss. But I want to spend the rest of this episode helping the people who have friends like this. I'm not going to tell you. To the friends, your job isn't just to be there for them. It's to be with them. Whether physically, whether emotionally, whether you're on a call. Don't just be there for them. Be there with them. Make it to where the way you speak to them, the way that you talk to them, makes it feel like you're physically there. Make it to where you yourself can feel their hands, their arms, their breath, their gaze on you. Make it to where they feel that they are with you. Second, whether you know this friend usually jokes around or is usually very, very like upbeat, notice the signs before anything. If you have an upbeat friend, he's usually very, very happy, very chipper, and he's now mopey. Talk to him. If you have a friend's girl that she's, oh, I'm so happy, I'm so lucky, blah, 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 blah. She's always super, like, chattive, like, talkative and chatterboxy, or heck, maybe even you have a friend that's nervous or stutters all the time, and she's very protective over things. Maybe she's giving her stuff away. Notice the signs before anything. Always notice the signs. I know this third thing might be hard because I understand that some people can't really switch topics very easily. But if you have a friend that is going through that, try to change the subject. Try to get their mind off the despair, the depression, everything that is haunting them, that's mounting up on them like a pile of rocks. Talk to them. Make it to where it's just a normal conversation. Maybe even plan out a day where you and them spend time together. Make it to where they make a promise to you that they can't go back on. One of the biggest reasons why a lot of people usually don't end up going through with it is one of three reasons. They have a realization, someone prevents it, or they make a promise to someone, and that promise makes them live on until they're back to where they need to be. A healthy, stable, and at least alright person. I think this video is probably not going to be that real well received, but that was never the point of the podcast. That was really never the point of this episode. This point of this episode was to get into a bit more of a darker topic because I understand that a lot of people suffer and families and friends suffer from the loss and didn't realize. All I'm gonna say to those friends, those families, I'm sorry you didn't see it. I'm sorry that you lost a great person. All because of the way that maybe society treat them, maybe people treat them. And I'm sorry that you didn't realize this. Because even if I didn't know them, every person is affected by death. Even a person that hates them. Every person is affected. Well, anyways, this is probably it's probably going to be a while until I do a darker video. And uh, right after this, actually, I'm going to do a more lighter video, probably about oh my top favorite foods or something like that, just to try and get myself out of a bad mood. But if you need someone to talk to, go to one of my videos, comment on it. I'll send you the link to my YouTube server. You can talk to me. Because no person deserves to face their own hell alone. Well, anyways, this Root signing out.